What's up, friends? David Miller here with another 2-minute tip. This one is going to be about creating your own handwritten font and making it look really cool for your graphic design or comic book projects. I have been trying to find a good formula for lettering my own comics. Like a lot of people, I started out with digital fonts. There's a good site called Blambot, which has some really excellent professional looking fonts that you can purchase, but as I've been making more artwork, I have become a true believer in the idea that you need to have lettering that matches the artwork. This has been drilled into my head by the Cartoonist Kayfabe channel, run by Ed Piskor, Jim Rugg, with frequent guest Tom Scioli, who all letter their own work. And I definitely think it's an improvement over having computerized digital fonts that just come out of a box. So I have done some projects where I put the lettering directly on the page. I've done some where I've printed out a font and then hand traced it in my own handwriting to get that handwritten feel. But this method is with a site called Calligraphr, and that's Calligraphr without an E, much like Tumblr, Tinder, and so on. So Calligraphr has templates that you print out, you fill them out however you want to, and scan it back in. Voila, you have your own font. But I found it still looked pretty artificial if you only had one set of letters to create the font with. So Calligraphr has an option for randomizing letters, which means you can print out multiple templates, fill them in as uniformly as you can, meaning you place like one piece of paper over the other and trace where your existing letters are. And when you scan these in and include them as a randomized font, now say I have the word need with two E's in the middle, I'll have an E that has some slight variation from the other. It keeps all the benefits of digital fonts, meaning good spacing between the letters, ability to adjust font size, keep a uniform font size throughout your entire comics or graphics project, but it still has your own handwritten aesthetic. And if you're like me and use certain tools to do most of your line work in your illustrative projects, for example, I use Pitt soft brush and fine tip markers, then I want that aesthetic to carry through to the rest of my letters, my word balloons, and so on. But I found this to be a great way to marry hand-drawn aesthetic with the benefits of using digital tools.